This is Alexis from Reflections of a Bookaholic, here with another Plan With Me. Please excuse my voice, it's a little gritty. This is my Plan With Me from last week. I used a kit from Artbox Stickers. I really love the way it came out, especially since this was a mini kit and I got to pull a lot of stickers from my collection and really be a little more creative. So moving on to this week, hold on. This is the week of February 25th through March 3rd. I am using a kit from the Coffee Monsterz Co, which I bought last year. It's called The Story of Us. I just decided to continue. I'm still in that mood of kind of the February, the love and the hearts and the pink, and I'm still in that kind of mood, so I decided to use this kit. And also I just really like the glasses and the books, and I just thought it was the perfect kit for how I'm feeling right now. Like right now I'm just super into like binging my favorite TV characters and rereading portions of books of my favorite like love parts. I'm just kind of in love with love right now. So going through this kit, we've got the full boxes. If you notice, a lot of them you can still write on. That's one of the things that I like about this kit. We've got the flags, the icons, the weekend banner, circle, checklists. We've got headers and little things, a few quarter boxes over here in the corner. We have circle check boxes. We also have half boxes, quarter boxes, and washi strips here. And then we've got some emojis, bottom washi, which may or may not have to be cut down, and date covers. And then we've got the Monday through Sunday tracker, habit trackers, some appointment labels, and these are washi, and a pretty full kit. And if you're interested in watching me plan with this kit, stay tuned and let's get started. So I start off with the page flags at the top. Luckily the kit came with some, they fit perfectly. Then I moved to the bottom washing and the date covers, and just pretty much get started the same way I typically do. So a little bit about my planning style. I call this planner my reflection planner. So everything that goes in this planner has already happened. I use this planner to compare it to my main planner because I do plan normally, and then I compare what I actually did to what I plan to do, which helps me with my anxiety. It helps hold me accountable, but it also helps me be realistic on how much I can plan in a given day, or how much I can get accomplished in a given day. And as a small business owner who takes in clients and really have to be aware and able to meet clients' needs, I can't be overbooked, but I also need to be able to make time for my family and my own personal needs. So that's why I use this particular system. So moving to the sidebar, I start off by putting down the full box, the book full box with the glasses, one of the reasons why I chose this kit. And then I go and I kind of get to the sidebar, again, very similar to what I typically do. So I start off by putting down a Monday through Sunday tracker to track my grateful thoughts. I then put down a tracker to track my bar classes, which I haven't been doing very well with lately. And then I separate with a washi strip because it's kind of a different section in my mind, so I can track my reading, the audiobook I'm listening to, and the book that I'm reading on paper or Kindle or however you want to call it. This week I did not do any reading as in like Kindle or paper. Definitely not a good sign with how I'm doing. I did start The Girl They Left Behind, and it ended up being a do not finish read, just because it's not a good fit for audio. It tells a story through multiple point of views, and there's not a good indication of the point of view. And in the beginning, you can really get lost when that happens on an audiobook because you can't really see it the way you do with a book. And then too far into the book, you're just confused and it's not a good experience. And rather than start over, I just move on. On Monday, I put down the pillow sticker from Sweet Bean Plans. That's a sticker from a long time ago. The cuddle sticker is from Randy.Plants. I noted that I needed to prep some mail. I put down the mom hair don't care sticker, and it's kind of interesting because I saw a thread about like mom hair and why you would put that in your planner or whatever. And so this particular morning I had set aside some time for Jacob time, and so I had decided, I need to spend some more time with Jacob. I need to love on him a little bit. I was just kind of feeling like I wasn't doing a good job on that. And then that morning ended with Jacob getting a toy stuck in my hair and deciding that the best way to get it out was to use scissors. And so what I can say about that is he then got dropped off at daycare. My intentions were good, but yeah, I just decided to go to work instead. So I did a visit, and Lorena, definitely not, I'm sure it's not an indication of good parenting, but I did a visit in Lorena. I needed to go to the post office. That post office sticker is from Inkwell Press Co. Everything else is, I'm using a lot of the Coffee Monsterz Co stickers. Hopefully you recognize those by now because I use a lot of them. And some of the emojis came in the kit. So moving to Tuesday, I put down a checkbox. A lot of times people complain about not always having heart checkboxes or checklists, and I can honestly say that the Coffee Monsterz Co kits are not heart. So if that's a thing, yeah, definitely check that out. So for Tuesday, I had a permanency hearing, so I used a sticker from Knockout Print Shop, and well after filming, I removed that sticker because I kind of thought the color would kind of fit, in the sense that I would be using more of that bluish green color throughout the kit, and it didn't. So not only is it a darker color, but I didn't use the most similar color to it in the spread that often. So you won't see it. It's well after the end, but I did end up switching that out. I made a Starbucks run, and then I had discussions and negotiations in court. So I put down that briefcase sticker from Mochi Plans. And then I had a show cause hearing, so I just used a little things from the kit to mark that. I then went to happy hour, and Jacob got to play, I guess Tosh did too, got to play on the playground while my husband and I kind of relaxed a little bit. And I just had some Jacob and mommy time that evening away from scissors and toys. So on Wednesday, I kind of had a lazy morning, and I noted that with an emoji. I think that emoji actually came with the kit. I did Jacob's routine, and so I marked that. I then decided, instead of doing work, Jacob and I decided to go to the grocery store midday to get ingredients for spaghetti. And so I did some meal prep there. And then I used that sticker from the Stick With Me shop to note that I was the Reach service producer for a Wednesday service. This is not typical. I usually don't serve on Wednesdays, but when needed, I definitely step in. It was a bath night, and so that sticker is from Little Red Prince. And then my husband and I just kind of had some wine, literally bought the bottle of wine upstairs to our room, and we just kind of sat in bed and drank wine and like played on our phones and just kind of talked and laughed and made jokes and showed each other videos that we thought were funny. And it was really fun, and I kind of miss those days. It reminds me like of just kind of the just off the cuff stuff, things that we just do, and it works best when there's not a kid in the bed with you, so that was nice. So on Thursday, I start off with a full box, and I picked that full box because I just was just feeling it, and I didn't really have that much of a meaning. I think it has a meaning in other aspects all the time, but everyone has a story. It's so pretty. I then noted that I did Jacob's routine and drop off. I had a very long FGC, which is a family group conference at the Summit office. I don't know what's wrong with my @ symbol, my handwriting. I don't know why I was being so particular about it, but then after that, I had a permanency conference, at the same location at Summit office. So that was my afternoon for work. And then I needed to pick up Jacob and take him to speech therapy. And then I really needed to work late that evening until the wee hours of the morning. I think it was like a 4 a.m., 5 a.m. morning, because I wasn't as productive on Wednesday. And so I needed to review some documents. I needed to do some drafting. I had editing to do, and I had billing, which is a very time-consuming thing to do. But I was very proud of myself because I got all of that done. And I'm actually not, I think the work like sticker is from, I'm not like this is a test. Create with Pen, I think so. On Friday, that sleep in sticker is from Coffee Bananas. And I had some cuddles and fun with Jacob. I then put down a odds and ends header, and then noted some things I got done. I think one of the things that is very interesting for this spread are two things. One, I was just very nitpicky about the placement of stickers, and it wasn't in a good way. It wasn't like I was straightening crooked stickers and then they ended up straight. Like I just moved stickers, and I don't know how that turned out. But what I will also say is I'm usually working with stickers from the Coffee Monsterz Co that are emojis, and what I would say with the kit, the paper is such that when you adjust it or you pick it up, I feel like you can tell. I feel like it lends a little a look to it that's a little less put together, and that's my fault. Like, there was nothing wrong with these placements, and it's not like I moved it to a better location, but I just did that over and over again. So I had a mediation, and then I had to race to get back and get dressed because we had marriage conference at church. And so on our Friday part of marriage conference, it's basically a big date night. They provide childcare and a romantic dinner, candlelight, and a string quartet, and we just kind of eat. I mean, they provide the food. So for us, it was definitely a date night, and when I got back, I filmed, and the film sticker was from Love Shira. Then on Saturday, I started off by putting the weekend banner down from the kit, and then I put down another beautiful full box with what I thought was a journal, and noted that we had marriage conference the Saturday morning, which is more of the conference part of the event. So after that, we just had some errands to run. I put down a washi strip to separate, but then we had to go to Petco, and I think we ran some more errands, but that's the only one I could remember. I then put down a sticker from Once More with Love to note that I added a plan with me. I also noted that I'm watching Glee. I'm still watching Glee, and if you're wondering why I've been so into Glee lately, I've just been kind of in my feelings lately, and not anything good or bad, but if you're in your feelings and you want something to represent that, like a teenage drama with lots of singing of different, it's like perfect for that. You're like, oh, there's something for every mood. The nap stickers from Grin and Barrett, I then put down a today header, and then I just kind of marked a few things that we did that evening. We went to a meet and greet for my friend's baby. We had some family time where we just kind of chilled out, did nothing, and I recorded the voiceover for that plan with me. Then on Sunday, I was the Reach service producer, so I had to get up early. And always what's normal and typical with my Sundays is after being at church all day, I put down a couple of washi strips to note that I took a nap. Sunday naps is part of the plan every Sunday. I really look forward to them. Then my husband had this great idea to try this new local Italian place, and it was amazing. And we shared and tried different things and shared it, and Jacob loved it as well. So we had kind of a family dinner. And then I had already put down that full box, so I knew I wanted to go there. And then I just kind of put a header in between and noted that I planned my week at the end of the evening. So that's it. If you heard anything in the background, it's, I have a 3-year-old. That's my life. So hopefully it wasn't too distracting. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I like how it came out. Really, really pink. I had other options, but I guess that's just what I chose. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next week. Thanks. Bye.